What's going on, y'all? It's 2KJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Today I'm going to build a championship team on 2K using a random wheel with a bunch of different overall ranges. Let me go ahead and explain real quick. So as you guys can see here, I've got a wheel with a bunch of different overall ranges, anything from 40 going all the way up to a 97. Let me go ahead and give you guys a very quick example here of how this thing is going to work. So I'm going to hit spin on this thing and see what overall range I get. And it looks like it's not a very good one. 70 through 73, that's tough. So I'm then going to come over here to 2K and I can pick any player I want who is between a 70 and a 73 overall. Not like there's a whole lot of good options here, but I mean, I guess I can go with a guy like Moses Moody. But yeah, man, that is the process that I'm going to repeat 10 times in order to get a 10-man rotation. And I got to be really careful with who I pick, because once I get that 10-man rotation, there are no trades, there are no free agency signings. That's going to be my team right there, man. Every single one of those guys does have to get some PT as I sim the full season and see if we can win a championship. That's the goal, at least. I mean, there's definitely a lot of luck involved here, because if I get some bad spins, then it's going to be really tough to win the title. But I'm going to give it my best shot, man. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Wish me some luck. And without any further ado, it's time to get into this video.
Let's get it.
Alright, man, so not like it really matters too much, but let's go ahead and randomly select our team here. We are going to stop this thing in 3, in 2, and in 1, as it looks like we got the Denver Nuggets. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's go to the wheel and see who our first player is going to be. All right, man, so I'm hitting shuffle on this thing. Let's go ahead and hit spin, and hopefully we get a really good player to start things off. But let's go ahead and see. It looks like it might be a pretty decent one. Yeah, I can get anyone I want from an 80 to an 83 overall. That's a pretty solid start. Let's go to 2K and see who that player is going to be. And actually, we got some really good options here. We got some veteran guys, Draymond Green, Malcolm Brogdon, even like Jonas Valanciunas, Clint Capella. But we also got some younger guys here as well. We got Walker Kessler, Scotty Barnes. I think there's even like Jalen Williams a little bit down here. There's Alperen Sengun. Yeah, where was J-Dub? There's J-Dub. So yeah, we got a lot of good options here, even like Jeremy Grant, OG Anunoby. Bro, this is actually a pretty decent selection here. None of these guys are going to be like the main guys on our team, obviously, but all of these guys I think can be really nice role players. And with that in mind, I think I'm going to go with one of my favorite role players in the league, and that is Aaron Gordon. Obviously, he was essential to Denver's championship run this past season. Am I saying he's the best player here available? No, there definitely are some other options. Definitely let me know who you guys pick in the comment section down below, because I'm super curious. I think one of the younger guys like Walker Kessler, Scotty Barnes, Alperen Sengun, those will probably be a fan favorite. But this is just a one-year challenge and I'm trying to win a championship right away. So Aaron Gordon definitely should help out with that. Let's add him to the list, man, and now let's get back to the wheel. Alrighty, so we're back at it here. Let me go ahead and shovel this thing up and hit spin for our second spin here, as hopefully we can get a star caliber player. Bro, 40 overall, this is tough. Again, everyone who I select here does have to get some PT, and that includes the playoffs. A lot of times I like to shorten the rotation, but I can't fully do that this time around. I mean, I can still give the guy like 1 minute. That's kind of a loophole, but either way, let's go to 2K and check out our 40 overall guy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mo Buns, who is not very good. In fact, he is as bad as it gets. 40 overall, man, and like I said, he does have to get some PT throughout this entire video. And like I said, I can give the guy 1 minute, but if I get like 3 or 4 40 overall guys, then it's going to become really tough, because essentially I'm going to have like a 6-man rotation. You know, they'll be getting like 1 minute apiece. And if that's the case, my guys are going to get tired very quickly. There's just a lot of ways that can go wrong. So I definitely can't afford to get any more 40 overall guys. Let's go back to the wheel where hopefully we can have some better luck this time. Alrighty, let's go ahead and shuffle this thing up. And here is spin number 3. Please give me something decent, man. As it looks like, oh man, please get there to 97. No, we're not quite gonna get there, but that's totally fine. 80 through 83 once again. I guess I'll take it. It's better than a 40, that's for sure. And you know what, man? Is he the best player available? Definitely not. But I'm gonna go Alonzo Ball, because really I need to start thinking about which players do well in 2K Sim, not necessarily which players are a good fit on this team. Because again, if I get some more 40 overall guys, I need my real players to pick up the slack, and the best way to do that is to look for players who are cheat codes in Sim. Alonzo Ball definitely is one of them, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's add him to the list. Spin number 4. Hopefully I will get some better luck, because I need like somebody in the 90 range, man. There's just no way I'm gonna win a championship without that. And bro, 40 overall once again. You gotta be kidding me. This is pretty brutal. Do I even need to show the guy? I guess I will. Let's add another Mo Buns to the team. That is our second one. I'm sick right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I desperately need somebody here. Let's go ahead and get this spin here. Spin number 5. Give me something solid, man, please. And it looks like we will actually get something. Okay, we're going to get a 90 through 93 overall player. That is a welcome sign. I'm super excited about that. Let's go to 2K and see who that guy is going to be. All right, man, so it's not a very big list. Actually, everybody here fits on the screen. But obviously, we got some really good options here, some all-star caliber players. We got guys like Jimmy Butler. He's actually the only 93 overall player in the game. We also got Kawhi Leonard, John Morant, Donovan Mitchell, Zion Williamson. I mean, yeah, we got some options here, and I think the best one available is probably going to be Kawhi Leonard. Again, I'm thinking in terms of 2K Sim here. He's an elite defender, and honestly, even fit-wise, you know, pairing him up with Lonzo Ball, that's another really good defender. So we're just going to be one of those teams that's really difficult to score on. That's going to be our identity. Even though Jimmy Butler is another defender, obviously, I think Kawhi Leonard does a little bit better in Sim. So let's add him to the list, man. That's a really good pickup. Spin number 6. Let's go ahead and get into it here. As if I can get another 90 overall, that would be pretty insane. And it's looking like we might, man. No, we're not. Okay. It kind of died down real quick there. There's going to be another guy in the 80 to 83 overall range, which again is solid. Like, these are good role players, but I need some more stars, man. Either way, let's go back to 2K and look around. So I know I said our team identity is going to be defense, but I also need somebody to put the ball through the hoop. So I'm looking around for that right now. Like, Kyle Kuzma can definitely be a 20 points per game scorer, but I wouldn't define him as like a go-to scorer. Anthony Simons, though, he could be that bucket getter for us. Obviously, he's not the best defender, but I mean, if I'm surrounding him with guys who can defend, then they can pick up the slack for him. I mean, I just need Simons to get buckets, and he definitely can do that. So let's go to make that pick. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so we got what? Spin number 7 now. Let's go ahead and get this thing going here, as we gotten some role players, but I need some more stars, and it looks like we are going to get one. A 97 overall player, as good as it gets. I am hype. Let's go to 2K and get ourselves a star. And I think you guys know who I got to get here. It's going to be Luka Doncic. Again, just like a lot of these picks, man, is he the best player available? No, but in 2K Sim, there's no one better than Luka Doncic. I know I got Lonzo Ball, Anthony Simons. I'll just move one of them to the bench. I'll figure all of that out once we get our 10-man rotation. But for right now, man, this is definitely a game changer. I know we got 240 overall guys on the team, but with Luka Doncic now in the mix, we definitely are championship contenders. Honestly, I can exhale a little bit now. But anyways, let's go back to the wheel and keep this thing going. Alrighty, we got spin number 8 here. Let's go ahead and shuffle it up and hit spin here, as hopefully we will get another good player. It looks like, is it going to be 97? No, it's not. I keep getting pump faked on that. But it's going to be 84 through 86. That's another really solid spin, man. We're getting some momentum here. Let's go back to 2K and see who we can get. Ladies and gentlemen, we got options here. Klay Thompson, that is a nice veteran guy. He could start at the 2 alongside Luka Doncic. That would be a really good fit. But we also got some young guys in the mix. Evan Mobley, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball as well. Then there's a whole lot of other good options. I mean, Lauri Markkanen, Karl Anthony Towns, Miles Turner would be nice. Also Tyrese Maxey. You know, there's Desmond Bane just for some shooting. But overall, man, I think the guy who I want to get is probably going to be LaMelo Ball. I mean, him and Luka Doncic in the backcourt, I think would be elite both in 2K Sim and in real life. The defense is a little bit shaky, but I mean, we still got Kawhi Leonard, Aaron Gordon, and we'll add some more guys, I'm sure, later on. It was really between him and Evan Mobley, but I do think LaMelo Ball is the right decision here, especially when we factor how they play in 2K Sim. So let's go to make that pick, man. I think we're already a championship team, but let's try to add to it. Let's go back to the wheel. And I probably don't have to show this, but I'll just do it real quick. For full transparency, as you guys can see here, these are all of the previous picks that I've been doing, so it's not like I'm getting like a 40 overall and just editing that out, you know. These are all of the picks in order, so there's no funny business. I haven't been like resetting anything. So let's go ahead and hit shuffle here and go on pick number 9, right? Yeah, okay, so we're only gonna have 2 more picks after this. I really got to look for a center because I don't have that as of right now. And a 77 through 79. It's not the best, but I should still be able to get someone solid. Let's go back to 2K and check out those options. So like I was saying, we do have some good options here. Josh Hart, Chris Boucher, even Jabari Smith Jr. That's a really nice young option. But I definitely need a starting center because I don't want to wait until my 10th spin and get like a 40 overall guy and all of a sudden I don't have a starting center. So that's what I'm looking for here. I see James Wiseman, who is not too bad. But like Brandon Clark is there. He's a little bit undersized though for my liking, 6'8". There's Mo Wagner, Ben Simmons, Nick Richards, Andre Drummond might be a pretty safe bet. Like in 2K Sim, he's actually pretty solid. So that's something to consider. I'm kind of going a little bit far down here. I saw Precious Achiuwa. I see Kevon Looney. Yeah, man, there's just not a whole lot. Wait. Chet Holmgren would be really nice here. I don't know how I missed that, but if I'm looking for a good fit and someone who plays well in 2K Sim, then look no further than Chet Holmgren, man. He's going to be really nice for us. He's going to protect the rim well. He's going to provide a lot of help defense, and he's also a pretty mobile center on offense. So I think that's a really good pickup here. Let's go ahead and get Chet Holmgren, who I think is going to be my starting center, but maybe not. I mean, we do still have one more spin here on the wheel. Maybe I'll get another really high overall. Maybe I'll get another 40 overall. Let's go back to it and find out, man. So it's time for our 10th and final spin. Let me go ahead and shuffle this thing up. And now let's go ahead and hit spin here, man. Are we going to get another good player? to add onto a team that's already really nice. But it doesn't look like we're going to get anything too crazy here. Another 77 through 79. Honestly, I'll take it. Let's go back to 2K and see what we can get. So this might be a little bit of a weird pick, man, but honestly, I think it makes perfect sense. I'm going to go with Ben Simmons here. As of right now, my bench is Lonzo Ball, Anthony Simons, and 2 40 overall players. So I've got my backup guards. I'm really looking for like someone who can play backup small forward, power forward, and center to make up for those 40 overall guys. And funny enough, Ben Simmons is the perfect guy for that role. He can obviously play point guard, small forward, power forward, center, really anything but shooting guard. But yeah, man, I'm looking for a versatile player here. Ben Simmons definitely is that. So let's add him to the team, and that is going to do it for us. We got our 10-man rotation, so let me go ahead and put them all onto one team here. The rest of the guys are just going to be like filler, by the way. They're not going to play at all, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, man, let me get that set up off camera, and then I'll get back to you. So here's a look at the 10-man rotation. We got Luka Doncic, LaMelo Ball, Kawhi Leonard, Aaron Gordon, and Chet Holmgren. I mean, that starting lineup looks really good to me. I'm super happy about how that came out. Off the bench, we got Lonzo Ball, Anthony Simons, Ben Simmons, and then 2 Mo Buns players who are both 40 overall, and I'm just not realizing I have a tattoo that says Beast, which is pretty ironic. But anyways, man, even if the bench isn't the best, I think it's safe to say we got a championship team here. I'm super confident. So let's sim this regular season and see what it's looking like. Man, so we went 16-22 this season. It seems like the Mo Buns players were weighing us down a little bit, but either way, it's still a 60-win season. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's take a look at the awards now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP. You don't see that too often. Shout out to him. Let's take a look at the rest of this here. Do we have anything for the Denver Nuggets? We do have Coach of the Year. That's good to see. And I'm assuming also Exec of the Year, even though we can't click on it. But either way, that's a good sign, so let's keep it moving. Let's check out these All-NBA teams now. Luka Doncic makes All-NBA first team. That is no surprise. Do we have anything else here for the Nuggets? Luka Doncic All-Defensive first team. Bro, 2K just loves Luka. That's why that was really a no-brainer pick. Even though guys like Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, they're better players in real life, but in 2K Sim, no one is better than Luka Doncic. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of this here. Chet Holmgren, all-rookie first team. We'll definitely take that as well. And it looks like that's it for us, man. Okay, so we were the #1 seed in the Western Conference. Did we have the best record in the league? Let's go ahead and just find out real quick, as it looks like we did. Okay, that's a really good sign as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats now, see what that is looking like. And Luka Doncic led the way, no surprise there. 25 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. We round up around here, and he shot 46% from deep. Yeah, man. That is really encouraging. LaMelo Ball, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. Kawhi Leonard, nice little 16, 5, 5, and 2. Anthony Simons, our spark plug off the bench, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. That definitely is solid. How do you shoot from deep? 38%, man. Yeah, make sure to pause it if you guys want. Actually, let's take a look at the Mo Buns players, see what they did. 0.4 points per game for Mo Buns, the 6'1" guy. So I've got a point guard and a power forward. But yeah, 0.4 points. How did they shoot? 25% from the floor and 21% from deep. They definitely tried their best to weigh us down, but hey, we are still a pretty good team at the end of the day. I'm super confident in this. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at these stats, but let's get into this playoff run. Who are we going to face in the first round? It's going to be the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, so taking a look at the matchup, they got John Morant, Bradley Beal, Cam Johnson, Keita Bates-Diop, and Nikola Vucevic. It's a pretty good team, man, and actually John Morant looks pretty nice in those threads. I'm not going to lie, but either way, I definitely think we're better. Let's go ahead and get into this thing, as we're going to take this game by game. We're up 1-0. Like I said earlier, I cannot shorten the rotation. I can just mess around with minutes, but like those Mo Buns players still have to get some PT here in the playoffs. But anyways, man, we swept the Clippers in the first round. Now we're going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the matchup, they got Spencer Dinwiddie, Anthony Edwards, Brandon Ingram, Kevin Love, and Clint Capella. It's another good team, but I do think we're better. Let's take this game by game as we won game 1. Okay, we're up 2-0 now. Surely we're not just going to sweep everybody, but that's what we're doing so far. Wow, okay, so we're in the conference finals going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's take a look at this matchup here. They got Marcus Smart, Tyler Hero, Jason Tatum, Sadiq Bey, and DeAndre Ayton. That is another good team here, but another team that I think we're better than as we win that one. Okay, bro, surely we're not going to sweep everybody here, and it looks like we have done that, man. We're here in the NBA Finals. 12-0 so far in this postseason run. I've never gone 16-0. Actually, I did a video kind of like that where I started off every series down 3-0 and had to come back. So if you haven't checked out that video, it should be popping up here on the screen. It's a bit of an older one. Spoiler alert, I was able to complete that challenge. So technically I won 16 games in a row, but like not really. This would be a first on the channel, so that would be pretty crazy. But anyways, they're going up against the Atlanta Hawks in the finals. They got Chris Paul, Jordan Clarkson, Terrence Davis, Kevin Durant, and Brook Lopez. This team is not very good, bro. I feel like we might be able to go 16-0 here. Let's get into it as we win that one. Okay, it is the Hawks, so maybe we won't sweep them, but bro, are we gonna do it? Yes, we will. The Denver Nuggets have won a championship, and they didn't lose a single game in the process, going 16-0 for the first time in this channel's history. That's pretty insane, man. And Luka Doncic led the way, Finals MVP, 22 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal, shot 48% from deep. Come on, man. I was kind of hoping a Mo Buns player would score in the finals, but that actually didn't happen in all 4 games. But hey, I'll take it, man. A championship is a championship. I'm super happy with that. This was definitely a fun video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We just hit 2,000 subs on this channel, so if you still haven't hit that button, I'd really appreciate it if you could. But anyways, man, this has been 2KJ. Blessings.